Brady, wake up. Could you be any quieter? Jeez. You know I'm in my winter hibernation right now, right?
What? Brady, it's literally been a whole month since the new year has started and you haven't posted anything National Geographic related. Okay, I actually didn't really think that this hibernation was really gonna work out for a month. But look, if you wanted me to post so bad, then why didn't you just ask me? Like, I could have easily had, probably like 10 different episode ideas and we could have had that done throughout the month. But you never asked me, so I've just been in here since you really don't care. Dude, I literally asked you like several times. Don't you remember? No? Okay, well, try to ask me when I'm not doing something as important. What? This... I don't even know what to say to you right now. Actually, why aren't you getting your lazy butt off of the couch or off of the bed, like, instead of, like, scrolling on TikTok and YouTube, seeing so many videos, and wondering, man, why is there new Brady's National Geographic? Well, literally, you are the one who's making it. You are really the one who's in control of me. Well, look, I want to make Brady's National Geographic videos, but I just got a whole lot that's going on right now. There's so much work that I'm trying to get done with in school, and I'm also trying to worry about other plans in the future for my YouTube channel, like other content, for example, which, I mean, is doing more better than these National Geographic videos. I mean, like, not too much, where I just feel like, you know, I don't want to do these anymore, but it's still doing a little bit more better to keep my viewers entertained nonetheless. And I just don't know how to manage my time, because the times when you're not busy, I am. But then the times when I'm not busy, you are. So what am I supposed to do about that? Alright, fine, you have a point. But I guess the thing is that I also need a break too, because I guess we could both see that, you know, having so much work, especially like, you know, with our last video that we made, which was at the end of the year, surprise, surprise, I just feel like for the new year, I want to be somebody that can actually do things that I want to do. I actually, like, want to do the things that I want to do. Like, I really want to wake up and actually want to do these Brady's National Geographic videos, like, my series. I want to actually do my show without having to think, I don't want to do this. I feel like this isn't gonna work. Which, if it doesn't work, I know, but, like, you know, it's still something. Like, I'm still trying to do something that I want to do. I'm still trying to do something that I put my mind towards this year. And that's my New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I guess you're right. But if we're gonna do a National Geographic video, then what are we even gonna do? Because, I mean, it's literally starting to rain outside, so I don't know. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go back inside. At least, well, for me. Oh yeah, you do know that we're almost at 150 subscribers. What? We gotta do something right now. Brady, this is a terrible idea. You do know that you're gonna get yourself hurt, right? It's worth it, okay? Alright, ready? I'm gonna do a backflip off of this ladder and land over there, okay? Here we go. This is to all you guys. Thank you guys for 150 subscribers. Yeah! Thank you guys for 150 subscribers. Kind of. As this rain continues to fall down from the slight evening in the winter, I just want to go ahead and say, yes, I already know that I am super late on making the National Geographic episode at this time, but I mean, like, I just didn't really know what to make after ending it with a very odd ending for the end of the year. But honestly, for the new year, we're gonna make as many Brady's National Geographic videos as we can. I know that we also got, like, schoolwork going on and everything, but, you know, aside from that, I really want to make this year, I really want to make 2025 actually stand out. I know that 2024 also does stand out, but 2025 is going to stand out even more. Like, we're going to be making videos non-stop. I don't really care. Like, next week, expect a video to come out. Expect an episode to come out, maybe two. We don't care how stupid they're going to be, because we're going to turn them like a cranky machine. Hey, that was a cool rhyme. So this better get you prepared for the rest of 2025, even though we've been 1 month late. But we're actually expecting to get, hopefully, the rest of Season 4, which is like, 20 more episodes. So we gotta make this quick. Although, I'm pretty sure Brady has an interesting way to start us off. So why don't we go ahead and see him? Well, hello there. Didn't expect me to be back in the same position? I didn't really think so either. Anyways,
I'm not gonna spend the majority of this episode talking about why I haven't uploaded for 2.5 months now. I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Today, we're doing another planet documentary. I know, it's insane how we've had this idea, which we've overused so many times, but we didn't use it up until now. But it's better late than never. Okay, but actually, if you don't know what today is, tomorrow is actually the Super Bowl. So, yeah, you could probably understand why I might finally be making this episode. But, like I said, we just need to throw this out here because, heck, I mean, just give them a little bit of a run back, just showing that this show is still going on. We just need a little bit of a break. I mean, it wasn't that long, but I guess apparently it was towards the cameraman, but, whatever. So, as for Planet documentaries, now, although that we will do, like, a whole separate documentary on Pluto, we're not really going to count it as, like, the main core 8, but, what we've covered over so far is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And that just basically leaves Mars and Jupiter. So, because we don't have the Ideas Cup in anywhere... Cut that part out! We're basically just gonna have to pull a 50-50 chance just to see which one we're gonna do first. And, how is that gonna be decided? Well, only one way to find out. Well, surprise, surprise. So, what should you know about Jupiter? Well, most people really know it for its big red spot, and I mean, if you don't know that, then, something's gotta be wrong with you in the head. And most people also know it for being one of the 2 gas giants, the other one being Saturn, of course, although Jupiter is the biggest of them. However, there are probably several other things that you don't know or would have never even guessed about this planet. Like for starters, Jupiter was the first planet to ever form in the solar system, which would make sense since it is the biggest of them all. But it was actually more closer to the sun than it is obviously now because of the asteroids and comets that had a little bit of gravity pushed it away, so now it's in its current position today. When we study Jupiter and compare some data to exoplanets that are actually somewhat similar, we notice that planetary systems keep on evolving more and more. And the more they evolve, the more chances and possibilities there are for life anywhere else in the world. Speaking of which, earlier when we mentioned that asteroids and comets pulled Jupiter away and dragged it right back to its original position, a few of them crashed into early Earth, which could have actually been the reason why water was brought during the process, which we know that that is actually the key ingredient for life in general. So, that's just a little something to think about. Now, as for the red spot itself, history is very unknown for it, because around the 17th century, we can't say for sure if the original spot was dissipated, which means disappeared, and reformed quickly, or faded away, or observers just failed to study it, which could possibly be a reason. However, if the big red spot is not enough for you to catch down, then I'm pretty sure this will be, but Jupiter actually has 79 moons. Yes, 79, you heard me correctly, I'm not over-exaggerating, even though I kind of feel like I wish I was, but it's actually true. I'm not really going to list all 79 moons because that's really going to take a long time and we kind of have a few minutes left, but one thing that I will say is that most of these moons actually find its way of having possible life on them because they have everything that you can almost find on Earth. Well, not really, but like, you actually have water, you have not much air, but a good enough air that you would actually survive on there for maybe, like, I don't really know, 3 days maybe. Although either way, life is still possible on Jupiter nonetheless. And that's the big thing that you gotta know about this planet, which makes sense because it is a big planet. But that's because Jupiter actually finds its ways of challenging our own perceptions about where life can exist throughout the universe. Which, if that's what a planet can actually do, then that just shows that life is actually possible on other planets throughout the whole entire solar system. And maybe actually the universe, as it really says. And obviously you could kind of think of Jupiter and Saturn both as gas giants, although I probably mentioned this before. But it's kind of crazy because, like, a lot of planets seem to be like twins with each other. Like Uranus and Neptune are both ice giants, Jupiter and Saturn are gas giants, Mercury and Venus, maybe, are kind of one of the hottest planets. Venus and Earth are about, like, the same size. And Earth and Mars are almost exactly the same. So, yeah, there's a really big, strong connection in the solar system. And that is about it for today's episode of Brady's National Geographic. See, this is pretty more short, but I mean, this outro is probably going to be long, but I'll just shorten it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this comeback on Brady's National Geographic. And speaking of which, tomorrow's the Super Bowl, so, you better get your money up, not your funny up. Okay, but seriously, I'm actually gonna make another episode on the Super Bowl because, shoot, if we won last time, then there's no way we could possibly lose again. Although, I might end up switching sides because I'm kinda tired of the Chiefs winning. Like, maybe it's just me, but I just can't take Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Especially Taylor Swift. I will never forgive her for what she did. It's not like I have a crush on her or anything. And speaking of which, Valentine's Day, I actually have something much more better than that stupid love story. And I don't want to think about that right now. Actually, I shouldn't mention that. But I got something planned for Valentine's Day as well, even though that I'm still single, but I'm okay with that. And, yeah, alright, but I'm just gonna keep on, wrapping this up. So, yeah, like we said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Brady's National Geographic. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Follow our TikTok, because that's where most of our shorts come in. Subscribe to this channel, because we really thank you guys for 150 subscribers. Even if it's not a lot, sometimes you gotta celebrate the little wins, so that way you can get to the big ones. Subscribe to National Geographic Official, because without them, then, I mean, this show would have probably already been canceled, because, I mean, like, they are basically, like, my inspiration. They're almost my parents now, because of what this show was able to come up with, because of those over there. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe to them. And with that, that's all I really have left to say. I still got endings, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the Super Bowl, and hopefully I really do put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, only real ones will know that. But yeah, with that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. This is me, Brady, signing off. Bye!